Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is the first time you're joining us here. My name is Ashleigh. It's all Kmart related content here on this channel. So if you've clicked on this video, you probably are going to enjoy the rest of the videos on my channel if you want to check that out once you're done here. I have a little list here that I want to share with you guys of my everyday essential Kmart items, the things that are available in store now. I've tried to avoid any things that you can't purchase at the moment. All the products I'm mentioning in today's video, I will be sure to link them down in the description box below. First things first, and something that I don't know how I'm going to live without if it happens to break or something happens to it, is my instant hot water dispenser. I got gifted this for my birthday this year, so I've been using it for quite a few months now. My birthday is in March, but I am obsessed with it. And when I got it, I didn't think it was going to be used that much, to be honest with you. I like my kettle. There's nothing wrong with my kettle. And then it became every day, every time I needed hot water. It's got different options for different temperatures and cup sizes. It's got a lock on it. If you're someone like me and you have children, I'm going to struggle when I have to revert back to a normal kettle. One of my favorite items in the entire house is actually the laundry hamper from Kmart. I have swapped over the original handles for ones that you can purchase at Kmart. I think they're just called the 2-pack of glass handles, but they're gorgeous. They just elevated the look of it so much. I'm impressed with the quality because it can hold a lot in it. The inserts, the actual hampers themselves can come out so you can carry them to the laundry. But I'm actually impressed by how well it's holding up. For a Kmart item, I did expect that it would start falling apart fairly quickly with use because I do have a high traffic household. I have 2 children that are very young. I'm clumsy. I don't necessarily always take care of my things. I'm constantly finding nicks in our furniture and the walls. And so I've become really good at fixing that stuff. But unfortunately, when it comes to Kmart products, usually it's just not worth the time. However, I haven't had a problem with the laundry hamper yet. No marks, no scratches, no nicks. It's holding up pretty well. Who doesn't like storage containers from Kmart? And if you don't like storage containers from Kmart, I feel like we can't be friends because my whole house is just basically a Kmart storage container. I use these containers for everything. I use them to organize my cleaning supplies. I use them to organize my cotton balls and my earbuds in the bathroom. All of the outdoor kids activities are in Kmart containers. I only recently purchased what I would consider my long-term storage containers, so I can't tell about the test of time yet. You'll have to give me a minute on that one, so make sure you're subscribed and I will let you know throughout the time on my channel if they did hold up or not. For short-term storage, honestly, I prefer the round glass jars that they have. They're very cheap for what they are. I hold cookies in them. I've used them for decorative purposes before. I keep my candles in them. Oats, pearl barley, you name it. I love those jars. They are fairly airtight, no problems, but they're not great for long-term storage. I would stick to the short to medium-term storage. And the laundry containers from Kmart, I did want to mention these. I do use them every day. I do love the look of them. I'm not looking for other ones to buy, so I thought I would mention those few factors, but I don't recommend them, unfortunately. If you're someone like me who can literally just pour from the container into your washing machine, sweet, you probably don't have a problem. But I think the whole point of these containers, besides the fact they look pretty cute, like they're aesthetically pleasing, yes, but the whole point was to put the liquid in the cap. And because Dylan doesn't do the laundry very often, he doesn't know how to do it necessarily by eye and pour straight from the container. So Dylan does use the cap, the lid, and I'll show you guys on screen, but it just goes everywhere. And I don't have time to be washing that every time. So if this was an item that you did require the actual cap for and you couldn't be asked to wash it out every time, yeah, probably skip on those ones, but they do look cute. Another great storage container is actually one I showed you guys on my shorts. I think it's called the brush organizer. You can find it in the bathroom section at Kmart. And again, I'll have it linked down in the description box below because I believe it's just landed. But instead of using it to organize my makeup brushes, I actually used it to organize the kids' coloring in bits. It's been quite a few weeks now and it's held up really well. Don't get me wrong. You do have to organize it every now and again because the kids just chuck it all back in there. But who cares? They're chucking them back in the container. Also, mum loves how aesthetically pleasing it looks, so win-win. We all have a junk drawer, and I feel like they're always unorganized no matter what storage options you have in place or containers. But I did find one that's been working really well for us, and it's actually the ice cube trays that you can get at Kmart. But I thought that would be a great idea to use for all the bits and pieces in my junk drawer. Whenever I need to hang up a picture frame or something like that, I can never find the proper bits because they're just sprawled throughout the entire drawer. Lazy Susans. Who named them that? I know Kmart technically calls these turntables. I know them as Lazy Susans, and I feel so bad for Susans because I've never known a lazy one. There's a woman named Tiffany Beeston here on YouTube, and her community calls them Tina Turners, which I just think is hilarious. But Lazy Susans, if you haven't utilized these in your life yet, I highly recommend. You don't have to just use them for pantry items. I use one in the laundry. I saw Steph Pace uses one in her fridge. A friend of mine uses hers for her perfumes and beauty supplies in her cupboards. I was sitting here editing this video and I almost forgot to show you. This is an item I use every single day. It's the wireless charger from Kmart. But yeah, I use this every single night, every single day. Anyway, if you liked the video, like it. If you loved it, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.